In this video, I give you a rundown of the Wilderburg faction. We will go over all the special units and anything else that is needed, so stick around, let's get it. Welcome back to CO Gaming. I'm CO, and today we're talking about the Wilderburg faction. So to start this off, we're going to start off with the starting hero for this faction, which is Bakar. He's an infantry, garrison, and skills commander. So he's not the greatest commander in the game by any means. In my commander tier list, I put him on the bottom. He just doesn't have the right skills to properly be a top tier commander, or even one you should truly focus on even as a free-to-play player. But with that being said, let's just kind of jump into these special units real quick. So to start this off, we're going to start off with the Axemen. The Axemen give you, as your legions, unit count decreases, their physical defense increases. They are for infantry and melee. So basically with this, as your unit count decreases, you're going to gain physical damage increase as your legion's count gets lower. So, if you lose 20,000 troops, you're going to get that buff and that physical defense, which is going to help you overall in long-term survivability, which is going to be great. So it's definitely a great infantry type of unit. It's going to help you in tanking. It's going to help you in just being able to be in the brunt of the fight and overall survivability. So for your second one, you have the Spearmen, which is your marksman and ranged unit. With this one, you get graceful movements, which increases all damage dealt to enemies. So basically, while you're in battle, you're going to gain a extra damage buff as you're fighting, which is going to be great. So just stay in combat and you're good to go. Your damage is just going to go up. So an overall pretty good unit. Don't think it's by far the best ranged unit, but we'll cover that in a later video when we get to that one. As far as the next unit goes, you got the Sitar Witches, which is your magic and ranged unit. With this one, their magic allows them to awaken Untold Fury in their allies, increasing the attack of surrounding friendly legions. So basically, you're going to help the people around you fighting gain more attack. So like overall, for a group type of effort, anything around you is going to get extra attack, which is going to help the group overall. The next one is the Work Rhinos. So you will get extra resources when they exhaust a resource point. It basically means every time you drain a resource plot as you're gathering, you're going to get extra resources on top of what you would normally get with them from the start. So the next unit is the Wolf Riders, which as they prepare to charge headlong into battle at all times, greatly increasing their physical attack for a brief period. It just basically means, as you go in and you charge in a battle, that physical attack is going to be higher. It's going to last for a brief moment. So the next unit we're going to cover is the Wyvern Riders, which is your marksman, ranged, and flying units. This is one of those units, the special units that you get, like the Celestials from the League of Order. But the kind of the special thing with this one is something to note. If you're running like a Kanar build, you could also use these on them since they are technically marksmen as well. So that is something that I would really like to test out. But with this unit, you increase their HP and skill damage dealt while you're in consolidate the position while raining death from above. Your overall faction bonus is Legion physical attack 3% and destruction engineering 10%. Not the greatest. The physical attack's nice, but the engineering can come in handy for PvP instances when you're trying to destroy your enemies' towers and whatnot. Nothing crazy. Overall, not a bad faction. It's not my most suggested faction, but it can definitely do some good in the long run. There's some units that could really help you out and some units that can do some great things. And then there's some units that are just subpar and it's kind of like, meh, who really needs it? Plus, the starting hero isn't great. So not one I would suggest, but could come in handy for certain people and things that you might be looking to do. But with that being said, we're going to wrap this up right here. If you want to see the League of Order, the video will be in the tags. And if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy the content, smash that like button. And until next time, CO out.